It's the Cable MTGO Show.
You know what, folks? We've done a lot of mono red today. We've done a lot of mono red. There's other good cards here. There's a Palace Jailer. There's a Cryptic Code. There's a Grief. I'd have to change the stream title, is the issue. Is that a lightning bolt? I've been rewarded. The red gods have rewarded me. And this is probably gonna be my last draft of the night. Do I like the red this time around? Yeah, sure. Why not? They're all good. They're all good colors. Is it fair to say mono red's too mid-rangey in Vintage Cube? No. I don't know what you mean by that. I've been straight just like murking people all night. Oh, you're trying to set me up? Yeah, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Mono red all day. At one point, we splashed for a show and tell. But otherwise, yeah. I think we splashed in Athari at one point, too. Or maybe we just thought about it. Been a lot of mono red, though. What inspired this glorious evening? Well, I had something worth celebrating. Which was a box of fancy booze to try. So I decided to celebrate by day drinking. And if you're day drinking already, you might as well pair that with some mono red Vintage Cube drafts. Some folk music. And some Taco Bell delivery. It's been a pretty good day. I gotta say, pretty good day. The collapsing of mine. Oh no, there's a mutagenic growth here. I think mutagenic growth's sweet. If I have to kill a Shieldred, I might be sad that I passed that Mind Collapse. We killed a Shieldred twice earlier. Won through some serious bullshit. My go-to item at Taco Bell, I usually mix it up. For the breakfast, I get a Crunch Wrap. And I remove the eggs and the hash browns. And I add steak and potatoes and the 3 cheese blend. So I basically just make a regular Crunch Wrap. But it's not on the menu, so I have to be an asshole. Minus these 3 ingredients, plus these 3. And then, I'll usually get a couple kinds of burritos. Like a 5-layer and a bean, or a Supreme and a bean. And then if I'm really hungry, like if I've been hard at work day drinking all day, I might throw in some tacos too. A little bit worried about red getting cut off here. Oh, never mind. Maybe I'll splash and become immense in a berserk. Yeah, no longer concerned based on those wheels. You're hoping for a Minskin Boo? I'm gonna warn you. I'm taking like Gut and Lelia and Ragavan over Minskin Boo. It's that kind of day. I normally would not, but we are burninating the faces. Codebreaker is a rogue for Robber. During any turn you attacked with the rogue, so you could attack with the Codebreaker and not the Robber. And then on the second main phase, play something. I can see that mattering if your opponent's got like some blockers and they've got something like really worth playing in the exile, like a Shieldred that you couldn't play on previous turns. Up, Lelia. Unlikely, but it could happen. The beefy crunch burrito. Yeah, that was a good one. You think Mana Crypt over Ruby? You might be right about that. I would still take the Ruby. One more opponent out there with a Mana Crypt. Ooh, a Rebel Master. Deck needs an Ancient Tomb, huh? You missed the Volcano Burrito. I feel that, I feel that. Did any of y'all miss pouring honey on the sidewalk and then licking the ants as they come to eat it? Man, good times. Spell Spear is sweet. It gets double prowess on the backside, so you can like Lava Dart and Flashback and get +4/+4, like some sick amount of pumpage there. Also has Ward 2. God, I missed that. There's so many words there. Hey, KenXI thinks that's $6.97 or $6.90. What's my thought on mutagenic growth? I think it's sweet if you've got this fucking double prowess critter. If I mutagenic growth this thing, it's a 7/7 just by itself with trample on turn 3. Maybe turn 2 if I played off a Mox turn 1, huh? Anyway, it plays well with prowess. Canadians dump maple syrup in the snow and then eat it. Oh, yeah. It makes like kind of like a toffee sort of texture. Candy-ish. Very common when you're boiling down maple syrup anyway, because then you got the hot liquid you can just pour right on. We would do that a lot because we would tap trees. I grew up in the woods. Did you know that you can make syrup from more than just maples? It's just that maples have the highest concentration of sugar. But you can make syrup from like birch sap. You just need like 3 times as much or something. Does Wisconsin have sugar maple? I think that's literally the state tree. They let a bunch of kids decide the state tree and they came up with the sugar maple. Fucking smart kids. Hello, Inti. Yeah, we got Inti, Lalia. Just missing Ragavan, huh? Maybe a Fire Blast. An Ancient Tomb, and a Mox Ruby, and a Mana Crypt, and a Soul Ring, and a... You know, cards. Oh, man. We have to decide between Fire Blast and City of Traders. I don't know, friends. Mox Ruby said Fire Blast. I went against the person whose handle was Mox Ruby. Uh-oh. Blast Wheels. I don't know if there are enough cards in there to reliably wheel anything. How the mono red draft from past me go? Oh, it trophied. We've only been jamming mono red all day, Boise. The one from yesterday was probably the fastest, though. It was like a 30, 40-minute trophy. It was blitzed through everybody. How many trophies on the day? I think it's like 3. 3-ish trophies. And 3-ish whiffs or something. Ruben Bresler. Haven't heard that name in a minute. We knew each other a little bit back on the old SCG series. I haven't talked to him in a hot minute. Years and years. I indirectly had to face Belcher in the draw bracket once because of him. Because he was playing this obnoxious mono blue control deck that found a way to draw against Belcher of all things. You told Richard Garfield to make a card game? Oh, good for you. Oh, geez, Neo Bubbles. That's a hot minute. I think I remember the dinner you're talking about, too. I actually had a Brazilian barbecue the other night. You think I can splash Vengevine without actually like playing it? You think there's enough discard cards for it? Probably not. We got a Soul Scar Mage instead of a Fire Blast, folks. Not bad. Gonna take the Abrade here and wield the Bowmat Courier. Is there a deck that wants Fulminator? It's cute with that 2-mana artifact. Where you can Agatha's Soul Cauldron. It's cute with Soul Cauldron, right? Turn all your creatures into land destruction. They were trying to make Soul Cauldron good enough. If you gamed the bill, then I probably bought out. I stopped gaming because I won like 4 times in a row or something. I was like, I can't afford this. I can't afford this shit. Cauldron's cracked, supposedly. I've drafted a few decks this season where I would have tried it, but it didn't wheel. We kind of need that Minskin move for sustained damage. I'll take the Mox anyway. Haven't really had many opponents play it either in Soul Cauldron. One of my viewers was saying that they pulled it off with Grizzlebrand. Oh shit, what up? Hey Hawk Sauce, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 13 months. Korean barbecue, is that what I said? I meant to say Brazilian barbecue. You know, like Fogo. I do that pretty often, say the wrong word. Korean barbecue is also amazing, yeah. Haven't had Korean barbecue in a while either. Couple years. Ooh, Carnage Interpreter. I think this is a sick deck for this. Because we can just dump our hand real quick. This is going to be a 3-mana 5/5 with Menace that draws 4 cards. Or other words, like, just the best card ever. Bulgogi Boys Unite. I've been making Bulgogi a lot. Pretty easy, pretty tasty. Yeah, one thing Madison is missing is good Korean barbecue place. You're debating on Brazilian barbecue for your B-Day. Is it the vibe? Hell yeah, Magikarp. Great place to go for a B-Day dinner, I think. Yeah, I'll grab a dinosaur. You think barbecue of any type is good? Yeah, I suppose. Some is definitely better than others. And regardless of what kind it is, you can definitely make it wrong, right? You can dry out the meat or whatever. Plus, it's really fun to quibble over which kind's the best. Texas barbecue is king, you think? Yeah, it's decent. I don't know if king's the word I'd use. The Porcelain Legionnaire's an option. I think we have enough 2s, though. I'm excited to have some when I'm in Dallas in a couple months. You're partial to St. Louis? I also am. It's really hard for me to rate like Korean and Brazilian and American barbecue and be like, this one's the best. They're all so fucking good. Hey D. Lewis, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 2 months. You're also drinking Kraken packs and watching the Cube? Hell yeah, D. Lewis. I'll cheers to that. Relic for Cyborg Graveyard Hate could be okay. I've had some good games with Oyer so far. Plays really well with Lava Dart. No such thing as a safe wheel. Especially when we're still a few playables short. Like, we would have had a pack with 2 cards in it. As much as I like Ballista, I think I'm gonna grab this Fireball. Last Pixel Scar Mage? Yeah, and another red card disappeared from that pack, right? Okay. A lot of times at the tail end of packs, there just isn't anything. People grab whatever. Doesn't matter if it's not their color or what have you. They care a little bit more, pack 1 and 2, because you're trying to send signals. And it's a late Fable. You're not wrong about that. Looks like we're good on our playable count, too, here. Got our Bowmat back. Should we sideboard the Shieldbreaker? Maybe the Abrade. Both Shieldbreaker and Abrade can trigger Prowess, which is nice. Maybe we'll cut Karizev. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Monstrous Rage is super good. Especially good with Prowess, but just super good. Actually, if that's Mox Diamond, I think we would have to cut one more card anyway. Motivated Horizon land here. Karizev. Yeah, it's fillerish, Still good with cards like Gut and such. But fillerish for sure. Alright, alright, alright. The final deck of the night. Oh, right, I left. I wouldn't do that 2 days in a row. That's not me. A lot of my matches already started. Do we want fetch for the Lavamancer? Probably. Good luck recovering. Can it win? At some point, Untouched Marlin. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Getting Terra Sundered. That's fucked up. I think with this Gorilla Shipment Spin Out Treasures, it makes sense to foretell the Fireball here. Well, that's why people said Lord Beerus. That's why I'm attacking. A Dark Confident. I would love a Dark Confident. I imagine this one's getting boarded out, huh? I think a 5/5 Menace is just better than 5/6, right? Ooh. Tavern Tune, Drinking Tune. Yeah, I'm just gonna run this back. I think the bump spells looked good. Aired Mace over a mountain. Yeah, that's a good idea. For the Lavamancer, right? Genius. Ooh. Oh no. This tavern doesn't sound like a great place. Oh, Mox? Yeah, tier 1 Robber would have been sick, huh? Whatever I should be emptying here. Maybe a better chance of just having lane number 3 on 3. Hmm. Yeah, we could play two. We could have played two burn spells, cleared the Ophimancer and the Snake, and got in. I preferred this though. I advanced the board a little bit. Should have a lot more mana to work with next turn. I remember one of my viewers was like, "Caleb, this song's cringy as fuck." And I was like, "What are you talking? This song's not cringy. What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Caleb, I'm watching the video. They literally throw a bottle in the ocean, a bottle in the water." I'm like, okay. You might be right. Should I say fucking T? Still Red Roxin 7 hours later. You know it, friend. You know it. Alright, I want my NT bank. This was a mistake. God damn it. Maybe getting punished for trying to play a little too fast there. Play the hand a little too fast. Didn't have to lure the Mind Collapse either. Hey, Beef Punch thinks for 33 months. Hello. Got your bird, Lord Beerus. I got your bird, and we're having a wonderful time together. Eternal Witness, rebuy Unearth, rebuy the Ophimancer. God damn it. How many times do I have to kill this fucking... Is he thinking about reanimating the Uro? Shocked self for the Overgrown Tomb. Not playing Unearth? Besieging. Interesting. Just really didn't want me copying Robber, I think. Opponent's getting pretty close to getting that Uro bank. This song doesn't make sense on this playlist, but I kind of don't care. Things don't have to make sense. I'm very close to being able to activate this Gix. Robber has been good, yeah. Like half my board is from the opponent. Creed rules. That's your takeaway here. Nice. I was gonna Gix. I was gonna get if we whiffed. I was gonna mid combat fucking triple Gix there. The mighty blue blop has entered the arena. Yeah, you should generally mulligan so you have a threat to play before turn 5, but I guess I'm just built different. We'll draw cards, right? You know, there might be a creature there. Everyone's always so worried all the time. Our mana is pretty good. Good reason to keep here. Waiting for bloop blop. Seth started mulliganing more, Einlander. I'm gonna have to switch it up. Hey, Lord Bergie, thanks to the sub, thanks for 43 months. Really feels like I should have a 2-drop or something. Applying pressure here. Oh, that's helpful. It's turn 3 now, but you know. The next turn we can play Chandra and Carnage the turn after him. At least we have something. Ooh, that's cute, huh? Discard the Blood Gas, the Tortured Existence. Getting it rolling. I almost just want to flip the... Instead of playing the Chandra. But then I would have cut the bolt to go face there. 2 damage either way. Oh no, there's 1 more damage if I played it right. Because the prowess trigger. But then I would have lost 2. I would have been paying 2 life for damage on them. I think that's worth. Yeah, I think I should have played it. I'd be at 18, they'd be 11. Hasty Ragavan, that's pretty cute. Almost enough to clear my Chandra. The Ragavan's gonna get to connect and the clearing Chandra here. Not bad. Fuck, Is this card even good? This Pyrokinesis. I mean, it seems nuts. We could have flipped Pyro the board and hit for 5, yes. But they have a creature in their hand, so they you get back one of them, then the Blood Gas comes back for free, and it's like kind of whatever. Yeah, right, Kanixai? When they get this like rebuy whatever and get all his haste, and this one comes back anyway. It sucks to bin Pyrokinesis. I mean, it'd be a tempo play if nothing else, but it's not like we're behind on tempo. Our Tortured Existence deck still played in Pauper? I don't think so. I haven't seen one in a long time. I'm not sure they were very good when they were played, too. My apologies to all the Tortured Existence fans. They're just casting a troll. Oh, the Ragavan gave them a treasure, right? Well, that's not a bad haster. Attack with everybody. They gotta block something. Because they only had 8. But then just get it back and it has haste. Oh, but we're at 12. I was like thinking that I was at fucking 12. It's not the case at all. Or I thought I was at 8 for a second. Like, got our life totals confused. Yeah, I could have attacked more aggressively there. Because if they rebuy both their things and serve in for 12, then, like, odds are they also can't kill my one blocker. Ooh, you see that? Discarding Vengevine to rebuy Rootwalla? That's fucking choice. Beauty of a turn. I don't think I grabbed Graveyard Hate. I think I had like one chance at a relic or something. The one time you played against Tortured Existence, they furied you like 3 times. Oh no. Good thing I didn't serve all. Yeah, right? Would have gone poorly. I wonder what their last 2 cards are. Well, now I want that Pyrokinesis back. Maybe Lava Dart could do it. They just changed their mind like 3 times over there. I guess this stops me from flipping Kenra. Because they can put me to 1 with the Rootwalla Pump. If they need that mana for something else, though, play to play a blocker here. Ulamog. That is not a card I expected. That's just a win, right? That was like a 15 damage attack on my side. I don't know what they could have done different there. Drafted mono red, I guess. Dulamon confuses you. I think they've got a reanimator sub-theme, random user. So they can bin the Ulamog and then reanimate it. Throw an animate dead on it or something. And then their troll self-bins for reanimation effects, too. Yeah, so some people will look at a hand like this and see a couple of boxes and be really tempted. But you can't just fucking keep an opener without a threat. You can't do that. I can. I'm going to rip a threat and win very easily. Not bad. Turn 1 Fable. Dark Ritual. Well, that's terrifying. Just Shieldred. Okay. Oh, they got to binge Vengevine off that Bone Shards. No red mana for the opponent here, though. Buy cards. Oh, I'm gonna shrink them with the fucking courier here. Now they're only taking 6. We draw, then we're at 4. We're in a bad spot here. They can rebuy the Vengevine, and then like any. So if their hand is a creature land, we lose in this spot. We also died a removal spell. That'll do him. Oh no, we have Lava Dart. We have Lava Dart for the Bloodghast. I think I barely got it here. So we draw, go down to 2 life, copy hit for 10. Phew. On the finals. Units Carnage defensively. Yeah, using Carnage defensively was also an option. And then if they don't attack, just activate and make Carnage on their end step. Still get to attack with it. Opponent's on a mold of 5. And feeding me Elves to burn. I do need to stop drawing lands, though. Bolt the Find, yes. Burst the Find. I don't think this Robber the Rich is going to draw me very many cards this game. That's really why they... I mean, it's probably a strategic mold of 5, right? To make my Robber worse. I'll just have a Dismember for it. Augur could make up for a mulligan. I'm playing the Soulscar Mage before I bolt here in case of mutagenic growth. Which is in the cube now. But they pumped it with mutagenic growth in response. With the Soulscar Mage in play, it would still have 3/1/1 counter, so it'd still die on their upkeep. Probably not going to matter like 99 times out of 99.5, but, you know, no reason not to play it first. The prowess value, yeah. Oh, how good was Anger in that last match, by the way? It was really good. I gotta play more Tortured Existence. It looked really strong. That game's relaxing. Yeah, pretty relaxing. Opponent played a couple things for us to burn. I mean, they mulled to 5 on the play. Their things died. We didn't flood out too bad. Yeah, it's gonna run it back. Oh, you've been entombing for Anger? Wild. I guess I don't hate that. Like, Lightning Greaves is worth a card. Let's play another Blackmore's Night song here. I'm actually gonna mulligan this one. No jokes. You gotta mulligan sometime. You gotta draw a line in the sand. And say this hand is just not quite there. Yeah. I think we're gonna have something to burn on turn 1, so I'm gonna put the Bowman Courier back. Let's go like turn 1 burn. Turn 1 Dark Depths? Turn 1 Dark Depths is the line. They have to have a Yavimaya in hand, right? I do need that 3rd land. Man, that Yavimaya really gunked up my lands. Library Court. I'm a big fan. I've said this earlier. I'm a big fan of boarding out Court versus aggro, or even treating it as a sideboard card and boarding it in versus your non-aggro opponents. But obviously not everybody agrees with me. Hey, there we go. I would slam Carnage here, but would you get a Fable? Would you get a Prowess trigger playing the Fable? So I guess I do that. Playing Carnage puts like an extra 6 power into play this turn, though. They might give me something to Mind Collapse as well. Awesome. Glad I waited. What value? I really want to fucking flip this thing. It can't be better than playing Lelia, though, right? It can't be. Oh, does Lavamancer trigger Lelia? Yeah, it does trigger Lelia. That's cute. Oh my god. GG's. Getting an extra Lelia pump in there, why not? Oh no, they killed my Lelia. Now how am I gonna win? Alright, folks. Well, today was a lot of fun. I hope you all had a good time watching. Snapped up some trophies. Drafted some mono red. Had a lot of delicious beverages. Let's raid somebody.